tunnel, I shout out, "We are Spartans!" Before you know it, you're making the ring walk. And then you look around and you think, wow, this is it. Don't get scared now. And you walk to the ring, nice and calm, and you do your fight.
The lineal heavyweight champion, simply understood as this. The 6'9" showman is the man who beat the man who beat the man, going back to the original 1800s heavyweight champ. He's never lost that lofty position in the ring. So lineal UK and Ireland, and he has many Irish traveler cousins here stateside. And that prized label of being the Gypsy King, it matters greatly among that nomadic group and within his bloodline. It is reserved for the toughest and best fighter among the Irish travelers. His grandfather was the Gypsy King. His uncle was the Gypsy King. So in this, the biggest ring walk of all that any heavyweight could take, he will not walk once he comes into the arena. The Gypsy King has decided upon a unique entry.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for your king.
And like a king would, he has decided to be carried on a throne. Not sure what Patsy Cline's intent was when she released Crazy in 1961. But Tyson Fury has channeled every bit of it in only the way he can.
I'm crazy for crying, and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
once serenaded his wife to Aerosmith after a victory, now is singing along to Crazy as he steps down from his throne for a ring walk unlike anything we've seen before. Passes by.
Oh fuck. No, we're good. Also have a microphone. Technology,
And at 6'9",
bitch.
you step over the top rope.
I'm gonna mute it though.
What in the world did I do? Oh, crazy for thinking.
So much history on the line tonight. The WBC belts, the lineal heavyweight championship, the tradition-rich claim to the throne, the long-standing Ring Magazine belt, and then being the only one to be undefeated as a heavyweight champion. And history related to Muhammad Ali, as Deontay Wilder could pass his idol tonight in the record books. He is currently tied with the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, with 10 straight defenses. Time to visualize and meditate, and now his final moments before a ring walk that'll start with the handcrafted poetic artistry of deep.
There's a lot of different types of streams out there, so this one's okay.
With a mask,
There's some ones that have better quality,
I went into a mask shop.
and whenever I search and look up different ones to try and see which one looks better,
Looking at different masks, and
it's going to make everything slow down a little bit.
I kept getting this feeling or something.
So if it ever slows down, it's either because it's slowing down naturally, because a bunch of people are watching it, because my internet is shit, or because I'm looking it up trying to find something else.
When I come out into the fights, you know,
So I'm gonna while the introductions are going on, I'm gonna look for a better one.
Now
If it slows down, that's why.
And so when I pull off my mask, it's the reveal of the bronze bomber.
This place is ready to roar.
Clutch these days to lay the pavement for brighter futures. Set ablaze like lighter fluid, he fights the ruthless. They tried to beat him and can't defeat him. Their fight is useless. Cause on the canvas landed every man that stood in his way. And he's still devastating opponents. To this day. Super. Good. Inglewood. Purple rain falling down on the prince of the coast when the sun shine. All year round. Purple haze over landscapes that I hydrate in the lunch line. With the small get glass, wood, star me out. This song's in the key of life, and love is in need of more. Young nigga from Inglewood, barefoot on the cedar floor. If black music is the blood, then my heart has been beating more. Rapidly, happily, I look back on the Venus Shakur, her son back the way. Now all eyes on me, cause I'm young, black, and gifted. Nina, all eyes gon' see. If you swung backward faced with a challenge, that's to break you in balance scales, you ain't average. Throw your hands on three, gon' put them up for black magic. Black excellence, black habits, this black medicine, everything black.
I'm gonna add something other than, the fucking screen. Just so I don't get, like, instantly murdered off the site, in case they check out this shit, and they realize, wait a second, that's not a video game for live streaming, and they're going to cut my shit out, so I'm gonna add my face every now and then to mix it up, so they don't instantly kill me off the website.
Every time they hit it, shake on shake, he made it happen. Like made it panic. It ain't black and white, it's a canvas. Fight me your dreams, Bruce me your tangents. Do free that bullshit. From Michael Jordan, go Samson. Knock down the walls around me. Show me darkness, so handsome. Everything around me, shining dark in the times of violence. Got a spark when the clouds leak and the rain falling out down me. Black to concrete, black to Streets of flowers and palm trees. I'm black as the night sky. When you broke your radio, baby, just call me. Black as the bottom of chest tape. Black as the fuck hate. Black as the brown brother hitting donuts in front of the store 2 months later. Stopping in the cop front of black hunter underneath the scene with some cat hunter. Black as the judge roll when the case closed. Now your life on the back burner. Black magic. Black excellence. Black habits. Yeah, everything. Black chucks, black tucks, everything. Black hug, black love, everything. Praise black Jesus. Play black Moses. Give them flowers while they still here. Black roses. Everything. Black pride, everything. Black pride, black lives, everything. Skin to walk, friends to walk, here you are, black. Everything you need, better believe you are that. Skin to walk, friends to walk, here you are, black. Everything you need, better believe you are that. Mira negrito, puro amor para mi morenitos. Hice un giro, cambia tu idioma. Buena paloma se encima del roller coaster, cae cerca de la playa, Ocean View. Black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. We dance in the sofa too. Only fuck with few real niggas to chill with. Deal with us and deal with. Never pull the trigger, aiming at another man. For real, hit it still, pick up the bar. I ain't on this mission alone. Used to dream of really stacking my funds. Now my windows just as black as my gun. I feel divine. It came on time. God never changes, ain't gon' lie. I lost faith in pride, then my faith revived. And as soon as I let go and surrender to hear my time, this young kid took off like go-go gadget. There go that black magic. Black excellence. Black habits. It's black medicine. Everything. Black chucks, black tucks, everything. Black hug, black love, everything. Praise black Jesus. Play black Moses. Give them flowers while they still here. Black roses. Everything. Black pride, black everything. Black pride, black lives, everything. Yeah.
This is always a significant moment for Deontay, and he has expressed it to us. Raising his hands as he says he wants to lock and load and everybody to embrace what he's feeling and spread it out across the arena. Energy and love. We are set for the most anticipated heavyweight championship fight in a generation. Undefeated in a rematch. Wilder and Fury. The talk is done. It's time for the official introductions. And for that, here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you and welcome to the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, as we present the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Bloodshot, starring Vin Diesel, in theaters March 13th. Tecate, the official beer of boxing. Betfred, the official sponsor of Wilder Fury 2. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Get a quote on geico.com today. And proper number 12, Irish whiskey, the finest, the tastiest, the smoothest liquid gold in the world. This bout is sanctioned by the WBC, the President Mauricio Suleiman, along with the Nevada State Athletic Commission Chairman Anthony Marnell III. Judges at ringside, Glenn Feldman, Dave Moretti, and Steve Westfeld. All right, fans, here we go with a bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC and Lineal Heavyweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first the WBC title holder in the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 7 inches, wearing black trunks, proudly representing Tuscaloosa, Alabama, USA. He weighed in at 231 pounds. The U.S. Olympic bronze medalist who is undefeated in his campaign in the professional ranks with a tremendous record of 42 wins wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 41 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the acclaimed knockout artist, tonight making the 11th defense of his title. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, hard-hitting, reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. And his battle-ready, distinguished opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, standing at 6 feet 9 inches, wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Manchester, England. He weighed in at 273 pounds. He is also undefeated in his campaign with a record of 29 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 20 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former unified world champion and the undefeated boxing sensation, currently recognized as the reigning and defending lineal heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. And we introduce our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Kenny Bayless.
Okay, gentlemen. Chunks are just a tad high, but on the upper half.
Oh, fuck. One sec. Your boy's coming to the rescue. One sec. Nope. Hold on. Almost.
Emotional tsunami
Almost.
that has hyped it. It's now
Clutch.
just the two of them, opposite each other. The long lineal line, the WBC belt, the greatest of all time. The greatest of all time. They are set and ready to answer who's the greatest of right now. Wilder, Fury 2, here we go.
Your boy always finds a way.
Andre Ward, Lennox Lewis, round number 1. Dre, what's the big reveal early?
It looks like Tyson Fury is sticking to his word. He's not moving backwards, he's moving forward. And he's forcing a man in Deontay Wilder who's not used to going backwards. He's used to pushing his opponent backward. Interesting first few seconds in this first round, and I want to see how it plays out.
And that's true, and he's doing some really good things by feinting and not coming out straight with the jab. He's feinting, he's still doing that twitchy movement, which is good.
Fury does so at 273 pounds. Trying to sweep across with a right hand as Wilder able to roll with it and get out of the way. Then probing with a jab to the midsection. Wilder comes in with a right hand. Tries to back him to the ropes. 6'9" Fury able to get that big left arm up in the way of it.
You know, Wilder's showing his right hand will go straight away. And sometimes you can't just go out there and just throw the right hand. There's punches you have to throw before that. Guys expecting the right hands. Plus, it's the first round.
Remember how herky-jerky and awkward and all the upper body head movement and feinting we saw out of Fury. It does not show up here. Fury on the attack, going to the head of Deontay Wilder. And now coming in again. Exactly like he said he would.
Even though Fury is...
And Deontay's taking his time. He's
Might take a second.
very poised,
Update.
calm, collective.
Or I can always find another one.
Thinking, warming up into his first round, which he should be.
have talked about wanting to utilize the jab more, the camp of Wilder.
He said, "You're already lost, motherfucker." Hold on. There you go. There it is.
Right hand from Wilder to the body. Here comes Fury, stepping into it.
I have to figure something out during the rest.
And the good thing
there it is. Okay, hold on.
Tyson Fury's doing right now, he stepped into the jab.
Figure this shit out. That was 31. I'll have to find another one. Or one that's a little faster. Like this one.
Even though Wilder's being pressed right now, he's staying under his legs.
Looks better too.
Flush, but it definitely got Tyson Fury's attention. Here you see the jab, it didn't land, but it sort of blinded Fury just a little bit, and that right hand grazed the right hand of Fury.
Every now and then you gotta find some of these.
To get that closer to the chin for more impact.
And then here's the jab at the end of round
Sometimes
one.
good ones go down, sometimes shit ones go down. Sometimes you find perfect ones that never go down.
A good jab. He's making it long and strong.
In round number one, Wilder threw 18 punches, landed 5. Fury 6 and landed 8. Remember, Fury's first time with Sugar Hill Stewart as his trainer.
That was a good first round from Tyson Fury, pressing forwards, but doing it intelligently and smartly. And it was also a good round from Deontay Wilder to not allow himself to be unnerved and taken out of his game. He's staying calm under his legs, and he's still got that right hand cocked.
He's got it cocked, and the movement is looking like he wants to take that step back before he throws that right hand. He wants to throw that right hand over Tyson Fury's jab.
Let's see if that opportunity presents itself. There's another good jab from Fury. Wilder probing with that left hand. You never know when the right's going to come behind it. Fury able to close range with that left. There's a right hand by Wilder that comes in from long range, and then a jab to the midsection. A bigger midsection than we saw back in September. Fury at 273 pounds. Remember when they first fought, he was 256 and a half. Able to get out of the way of that right hand, and now Kenny Bayless will break them.
Listen, if Deontay doesn't jab, Tyson Fury would jab, and you know Deontay shouldn't allow he shouldn't allow him to jab before him not jabbing. So he should jab with the jabber.
These moments are moments of inches. One mistake and the fight can be over for either guy.
That's the beauty of a Deontay Wilder fight. Any given second, no matter where things stand, the fight can be over.
Let him up. There he goes. Stop punching. Stop punching. Let him
Remember, Fury, in the entire lead up to this fight, during the entire promotion, said, I'm going to knock him out in the second round. 45 seconds remain in the second round. Another jab off the hip from the 6'9" Irish Traveler Gypsy King.
Listen, when you tell a guy you're going to knock him out in the second round, like Evander Holyfield told me in the third, I was prepared for it. And I said to myself, he's not going to knock me out. And I'm sure Deontay's saying the same thing.
There's your rematch with Holyfield. Much like the parallels here, this is the third heavyweight championship rematch in history after a draw. Stalking for a right hand was Wilder there. And trying to come in, but he goes over the top, and Fury able to get to them, and they take it through the belt into the neutral corner. Right through the bell they go. And finally, Back to the respective corners.
Listen to me. Listen, I'm gonna tell him the same thing. Listen. Hey, it's gonna come. Just keep finding, man. Nobody gonna keep taking all them damn shots. You know what's going on. Let's go, right back at it. Fast when you go back. Make him freeze himself. Listen, fellas, watch your head.
So warnings from Kenny Bayless, both to listen at the end of the round and to watch the heads. CompuBox stats are brought to you by Betfred. You see both men in the first 2 rounds with 10 jabs landed. In that second round, Wilder was 11 of 27. Fury was 8 of 27 on total punches.
In that second round, Deontay was throwing that right hand, but he was throwing it from a distance.
Fury comes in behind the jab. The right hand came behind the jab and then tried a short uppercut on the inside.
He was also telegraphing the right hand. He's got to get closer to Tyson Fury before throwing that right hand.
Big shot for Fury right
Sure
there.
was.
Top of the temple of Deontay Wilder.
Awkward but effective in the first minute here of round number 3.
But the right hand of Deontay Wilder has a mind of its own. You never know what angle it's coming from, and you never know when it's coming. So Tyson Fury has to be alert at all times.
All-time great power. The highest knockout percentage of any heavyweight champion in history is Wilder. 95%.
But the big shots that Fury has landed, Deontay Wilder has taken them well.
Was able to block that right hand and tried to land a right of his own on the inside. Boy, Kenny Bayless really has his work in front of him with these 2 guys.
Yes, he does. And Tyson Fury is doing the right thing too. All that weight, he might as well put it on Deontay. Make Deontay carry a bit of that weight.
That's the whole point of the weight game.
And get him tired a little bit.
He is having an effective jab. And now comes in with a sweeping right hand. This is exactly what Fury wanted, to utilize the size and the strength to make it a different kind of fight. There's that jab again. Short right hand behind it. Let's see if they can work out of the clinch or if Bayless has to get involved here.
Stop, stop. Okay. Come on, fellas. Let's go.
It's leaning on Wilder. He puts him down! Fury scores the knockdown in round number 3. 30 seconds remain, and Fury has floored Wilder.
Deontay looks a little shaky on his legs right now. That was a good right hand by Tyson Fury.
He said he would knock him out. He's going for it here in the 3rd round. Wilder is down again. That is
Wilder's getting up. He's still shaky.
Kenny Bayless says no knockdown. Wow! What an explosive round for the Gypsy King.
I love being right. Okay, well that was a little behind the head. That was a little bit right. He was right. Okay.
That's the shot that Tyson Fury's been trying to land this whole fight. Is a right hand over the top. He's landed it, but he didn't land it quite like that. That's the shot he wanted. That's the result he wanted.
When he punched him with that right hand, Deontay's right foot slipped out from behind him and caused him to go on the ground.
Right hand landed, his brother Shane, his wife Paris. Fury just landed 14 punches in that 3rd round. the most landed against Wilder in their 2 fights right now. Round number 4. Does he get back after him?
Tyson Fury's doing the right thing right now. He's not allowing Deontay Wilder to tie up without some resistance. If you tie me up, I'm going to hit you every chance I get. He's doing the right thing right now.
Kenny Bayless admonishing both men, saying, I will deduct points. So Wilder hurt in round number 3, a round in which Tyson Fury was able to land 9 power punches, including the right hand that scored the knockdown. This is exactly the fight he said he would fight. Coming in big, coming in strong, pressing forward, and looking to knock him down off balance. That is a slip. That was a slip.
Even that slip right there, no punch landed, but I guarantee you it takes a lot for a big man like that to get off the canvas.
Which shows you where he is. There's a body shot that came in that time. That was a left hand to the right flank of Wilder. How does Wilder look to you right now? Is he steady enough for you? Another body shot by Tyson Fury. This is a mauling effort from Fury so far.
His legs look weak. He looks unsteady, but he's still dangerous. He can't forget that point.
Yeah, part of the reason is Deontay's legs are far apart. They need to be closer together to keep his balance. So he's having a balance problem right now.
He's having an equilibrium problem right now.
There is no doubt about that. And he's got a bigger man who every time they get to the inside is leaning on him. 273 pounds, 6'9", and executing the exact game plan he wanted to.
Tyson Fury has to be careful when he's coming in, because Deontay's got that right hand caught.
But you rarely see Deontay Wilder throw a counter with the right hand cocked. He's normally stepping forward with a big step and a jab right in front of the right hand.
From long range, it's like a guy holding a rifle.
Yes.
But when you're smothering him, when you're running to the rifle, it's useless. And again, just leaning down with all that weight. It's taxing. It's draining.
Everything Fury said he was going to do, he's doing thus far.
Stop. 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 There we go. Both guys have to watch their composure. You know, Deontay has to watch his composure, make sure he doesn't get all radical and all bent out of shape. He's got to keep his boxing position, his legs under him, and his hands up.
Work out, work out, work out.
Even all this hugging and grappling on the inside, it takes its toll. Advantage bigger man always.
Good counter from Tyson Fury.
4 rounds in the books, and Tyson Fury in command.
You need to take the time. You're launching it too far. Your power is right here. You know he's ducking now, right? All you gotta do is take the damn thing and then let it go. Okay? Anytime, all right, let's get ready to go home. Yeah, yes indeed. He said it was okay. Got it? Use the jab, kick the jab out here. Left eye, right eye. Kick your distance, fire right there, make him go.
Dre, you made the point that even the slip, even the trip can take its toll on Wilder.
Deontay Wilder got off balance. He tried to duck the overhand left and he fell to the ground. That's partly because he was off balance and partly because he got tripped and his legs aren't all the way there. But check this out. Getting that 231-pound frame off the ground, that drains you if you do that enough times.
100% what you're saying. Exactly. That's why people go timber.
The point to be made there is at 231 pounds. It's a career high that Wilder's dealing with. And look at this as he opens up the round on the attack. Fury's all over him. Round number 5. You heard Sugar Hill Stewart from the famed Crunch Gym tell Tyson Fury to make this easy. He's ducking, so just feint and then send it. Big shot to the head on the inside. Wilder's holding on with that left hand. Bayless is going to look for another break. And you know Fury's going to come right at him, Lennox.
Yeah, I mean, Fury's doing the right thing. Make it a rough fight. Put that weight on him. Fling him around a couple. Make it a rough fight. Don't make it an easy fight for Deontay.
And Fury is getting in there with that 1-2 so quick for a man that's 271 pounds. It's a quick step. Boom, boom. Deontay Wilder doesn't have time to compute that shot.
That has always been the thing with Tyson Fury. His physical stature, it belies his skill and his nimbleness. Another knockdown is scored. A body shot to Wilder. Second time he's been down.
Deontay does not look stable on his feet right now.
Right hand hurts him. And grappling again. Halfway through round 5, Fury has scored 2 knockdowns already. Oh! He's chasing him down. He's head hunting. We could have history made right here already. On the attack, looking to close the show. Wilder doesn't look good at all. Still just over a minute to go in round 5.
Fury's just missing that right hand, Joe.
Look at the mouth of Wilder, wide open and blood coming from it. Tried to get the right uppercut on the inside. Another right hand over the top. And this is looking too easy for Tyson Fury right now.
Good body shot from Fury.
Look at him wrap up that left arm around the neck and then laying on him again. The power punches this round. Dominating for a big right hand reins in again. Kenny Bayless is calling for time here. Oh. He's taking a point deduction when Tyson Fury is trying to close the show. So Deontay Wilder benefits of getting a break with the point deduction.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when the ref steps in like that, he's giving Deontay a little bit more time to recover. And, you know, Tyson Fury doesn't want this right now. But Deontay does not look stable on his feet. He looks a bit tired. He hasn't caught that second wind yet.
Look at this rally to close out the round. All Fury, every which way. Just dominating the WBC champ. You can see blood coming from the ear. His eardrum is most likely ruptured. That is typically a sign when you see blood coming from the ear.
Also affects your equilibrium. When you get hit in the ear like that, you sometimes feel unstable on your feet. Maybe that's part of the problem right here.
Why are they not wiping his face or wiping his ear? I don't understand what's going on right now.
Let's go back to the knockdown. Round number 5, when Fury came in again.
And here Fury comes in again, and he's looking for the spot. Hits him to the body. Deontay was off balance there and still went down.
Round number 6. Watch for the equilibrium and the balance of Wilder with what we just saw. Right hand reins in. Wilder's hurt again, looking to wrap up. Fury goes to the body, trying to swarm him.
I don't know what Deontay Wilder's feeling right now, but he's got to try to get a right hand in there. The same punch that made you famous, the same punch that got you here tonight, you got to try to get one of those shots in to slow down the train with Tyson Fury.
Leaning straight back is a bad idea. He almost got clipped again, and once again, just ragdolling Deontay Wilder, bringing him around into that red corner. There's a body shot. Right hand to the body from Fury.
Deontay Wilder has to be careful when he's up against the ropes. And when he's up against the ropes, not putting his head down, because a good corner man always tells his man, well, throw a combination, but end with uppercuts.
Fury, he's had success to the body and then coming over the top with the right hand.
Stop.
Sometimes rematches are exaggerated forms of the first fight. In the 12th round, when Tyson Fury got up after the brutal knockdown, he flipped the switch. He said he figured something out. Step to him. Be big. Be strong. Take the fight. Go for the knockout. And that is what he has employed here tonight, and it has worked to near flawless perfection. Wilder, look at his face there, battered and beaten and bloodied. Blood coming from the mouth, blood coming from the ear, and a 273-pound wrecking ball continuing to press forward.
Tyson Fury is smothering himself after he throws the combinations. What he needs to do is take a little bit step back and then throw a combination, short punches.
And now blood is spraying across our position here ringside. And every time they clinch with Deontay's left side going up against Fury, you can see the blood splatter all over Fury's head. He is wearing a lot of Wilder's blood right now. Blood continues to rain down from the ear. Fury continues to press in against Wilder.
And Fury looks like if he lands a good punch, Deontay will go down. He definitely doesn't look.
What was he just doing with his tongue right there on the inside? He said in the lead-up, I want to taste blood. I believe that's what he was just doing there at the end of 6, tasting Wilder's blood. That was outrageous.
That's much better with your distance. You're going to find him out there.
He said, I want to taste blood. Fury did it.
What did I say?
As blood continues to come from that left ear, JD's, who has been with Wilder every step of the way, is so concerned for his fighter. Back him up right hand, he says. Back him up right hand. At this point, it looks like survival is the only choice he can make. And just look at his mouth and the amount of blood coming from there too, Dre. He could have a more severe injury to the jaw.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder's in a bad way right now. The left side of his jaw is swelling. It looks like his eardrum may be busted. He has blood coming out of his mouth. And his corner's not treating any of the injuries. They're just telling him to press forward. And when you have a reputation like Deontay Wilder and your team believes it, and they don't challenge you to get better in certain areas, it shows up like tonight. They're even in denial. They need to check on his well-being. Are you okay? Can you continue? And then start your coaching from there.
True that. And the funny thing about it is he's got his left hand down, inviting the right hand by Tyson Fury, which is being quite accurate in this fight. Big mistake by Deontay right now. Keep that hand up. Keep that left hand up. None of his corner mates are telling him to keep his hands up, which is important.
And another head-snapping jab from Tyson Fury. We always talk about how Deontay Wilder has the ultimate eraser. But you have to be able to execute on it. You have to have a delivery system. And right now, his appears to be short-circuiting. And there appears to be a hopelessness as this continues down the path of Fury domination.
Tyson Fury did a great feint before throwing that combination. And this is what he's going to be doing throughout this fight. Feinting and then throwing that big right.
Wilder just coasting back into that neutral corner, and now Fury's looking to split the guard as Wilder's in bad shape. This the fight is over. This TKO victory. There is only one. There is only one. Crown the king, the lone undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury, the champion.
There's only one Tyson Fury. One Tyson Fury. One.
Let me tell you, the ref stepped in because
walking
he
in the
wasn't
Fury
seeing
Wonderland.
any punches
There's
thrown
only
back by
one.
Deontay.
at that point.
Tyson
The ref
Fury.
stepped in right as the towel was coming in, and I'm talking about the towel from Deontay Wilder's
That's
corner.
correct. Deontay Wilder's corner was throwing in the towel. The ref stepped in. He is battered. He is bloody. And that's the baddest man of all. The Gypsy King is king of boxing. Unbelievable performance.
You know, Deontay's saying to himself, well, to his corner mate, why did they stop it? Why did they stop it? I was all right. In that situation, you feel all right, but you're not doing anything, so nobody thinks you're all right, so that's why they stopped it.
Yeah, he's just hurt right now. That's pride. But once he goes back and watches this, he'll understand why they stopped it. He'll be thankful for it.
There's no arguing it. That is just the spirit and fight in Deontay Wilder, because that's the kind of champion that he is. He was turning to his corner and saying, why did you do that? The bottom line is that the sport has a megastar. A star is born Vegas style. But this was Deontay Wilder's reaction, with the blood coming from the ear, from the mouth, taking punishment, and still the heart of a champion saying, why did you do that? To Mark Breland and to JD's, the guys who have been by his side every step of the way in Tuscaloosa. The ride is over for Wilder. 42-1-1 now. Fury remains undefeated. Fury is the WBC heavyweight champion and defends the lineal crown.
Let me tell you, it wasn't getting better for Deontay. It was actually getting worse. I think his corner made the right choice. You know, you live today, you fight tomorrow. It doesn't make sense to go on and look bad, or even worse. It could have ended bad for Deontay, but it ended up all right now. This is the way you want it to end. You don't want to get hurt. You want to go back, look at the fight, and come back again and fight again.
Lennox, you believe the strategy he was going to put forth. Trey, you did as well. He said, I'm coming in big, and I'm coming after him. In the first fight, he landed just 38 power shots. Through 7 rounds of this TKO, he landed 58 power punches on Wilder tonight. Guys, take us through it.
Deontay Wilder was taking a lot of punishment. It was just a matter of time before Tyson Fury landed that shot right there. Stood Deontay Wilder up. He's taking a lot of punishment. That was a good stoppage by the corner. They did the right thing. They showed mercy. Deontay Wilder was getting ready to be knocked out.
And here you see it. You don't just go back in the corner and hold up your hands and stay there, because you're an open target. And Tyson Fury seen that, and he just came, rushed ahead with his killer instinct, just with a broad of punches, ended it.
But to Wilder's credit, he didn't quit, and he wasn't looking for a way out.
Here it goes. Straight punch down the middle. Barrage of punches, and that was it.
Wonderful sign of respect. Two men who have shared so much. The thriller in December of 2018, and now the utter beatdown here in this mega showdown. Tyson Fury delivered on everything he said he would. Let's make it official with Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute, 39 seconds in round number 7. A referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, recognizes the request of the corner and stops the contest. He is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still the undefeated lineal heavyweight champion and the new WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Up on the ropes to celebrate in front of his fans. The jingoistic fervor that has taken over the MGM Grand of the Brits and the ethnically proud Irish travelers. The Gypsy King is king of boxing. And there is the famed and history-rich Ring Magazine belt. The green belt, the ring belt, and the lineal claim. Undefeated. Let's go back to the end of the fight and show you how he did it some more.
Here's the end of the fight right here. That's a crushing shot right there. Quick jab, another crushing shot right there. Deontay Wilder better be happy that his corner has a heart. You get hit with too many of those when you've already been beat up and you're already hurt, you're not guaranteed to come out the same. Flick, flick, boom, right on the side of the temple. Deontay Wilder took it.
Watch for the towel on the top left. There's the towel from Wilder's camp. And there's Kenny Bayless stopping the fight with a TKO victory for Fury.
And it was right on time.
And this was the moment that JD's thought he would never see. The longtime trainer.
And you're right. Dre's got a lot of heart. I mean, Deontay's got a lot of heart. And he didn't want that fight to be stopped. He wanted to go out on his shield. But sometimes you got to save the trainer has to save yourself from yourself.
Fury missed that big right hand the last couple of rounds. He couldn't land it. Wilder was just getting out of the way. But Fury switched it up. He flicked, feinted, then came in. That's what I was talking about all night, about having different aspects of your game, different things you can do. You come the same way against an experienced guy, he's going to get out of the way. You got to have something else to fall back on. That was a nice move right there to get the crushing shot through that caused the corner to throw in the towel.
The Fury family, his brother Shane, his wife Paris, his brother Huey, overjoyed. Back into that neutral corner, and now
right there.
going to split the guard.
Body shot, short leg hook. Wilder was out on his feet.
Wilder is going to clearly be headed to a local hospital so they can take a look at him. He was brave, he was game, but he is utterly damaged. Let's go up to Bernardo.
Thank you very much, Joe. Deontay, you're a warrior. You proved that tonight. You did not want your corner to stop it. First off, how are you?
I'm doing good. You know, things like this happen. The best man won tonight, but my coach, my side, threw in the towel, and you know I'm ready to go out on my shield, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of things going on coming into this fight, but it is what it is. You know, my leg was already coming in due to other little things, but you know I made no excuses tonight. I just wish that my corner would have let me win out on my shield. I'm a warrior, and that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? But he did what he did. There's no excuses, and we come back and be stronger.
They did something to protect you, which is their job, which is important. Now, how do you recover from something like what happened tonight?
I mean, even the greatest I lost and came back. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of it. And you just you take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't make no excuses tonight. Got a lot of complications, and like I said, we come back even stronger the next time around. You know, this is what big time boxing is all about. The best must fight the best. I just appreciate all the fans that came out tonight and support the show. And I hope everybody goes back home and get back home safely.
Thank you very much, Deontay. We wish you the best, and we'll speak to the champion momentarily.
I hope all champions across all weight classes just listen to what Deontay Wilder said. The best must fight the best, and when you do, you get mega events like this. CompuBox stats are brought to you by Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. Look no further than a ledger of Tyson Fury when it comes to power punches. He threw 160. He came in with purpose to destroy, to get rid of Deontay Wilder. He did so by landing 58, and now he's with Bernardo.
Tyson, describe what it feels to do what you just did. You said it, you called it, and you made it happen.
You know, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I said those who bring evil against me will not prosper. I said those who stand in the dark can never come into the light. All praise be to the one and only true God, Jesus Christ. Secondly, I just want to say big shout out to Deontay Wilder. You know, he came here tonight, he manned up, he really did show heart of a champion. I hit him with a clean right hand and dropped him, and he got back up and battled on into round 7. He is a warrior, he will be back, he will be a champion again. But I will say, the king has returned to the top of the throne. Big shout out, Top Rank, big shout out Frank Warren, Bob Arum, MTK Global, Marbella, BT, Marbella.co.uk, Wow Hydrate. Second of all, I said I'd sing a song tonight, didn't I? A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. Sing along if you know the words. I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver.
Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I heard about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Rock and roll and music save your mortal soul, and you teach me how to dance real slow. Well, I know that you're in the gym, both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues. When I pick up truck, I was out of luck the day the music died.
Thank you, Las Vegas!
Have you ever seen anything like Tyson Fury?
Unbelievable.
The ultimate showman. Karaoke, after claiming the biggest throne of all in the sport, remaining undefeated, annihilating Deontay Wilder with a 7th round TKO. Lennox Lewis, your final thoughts.
Let me tell you, he said he was going to do it in the 2nd, but he did it in the 7th. And his style did change. You did see the Kronk style in there. He came right after Deontay, smothered him, put the weight on him, beat him to the punch with the jab, beat him with the right hand connect, and did it in great fashion.
Listen, Tyson Fury is the truth. He's the best heavyweight in the world. And he did, like you said, Lennox, what he said he was going to do to the T. And I told everybody, I said, if you can knock a man down, you can knock him out. The power wasn't just one way. It goes both ways. We're talking about heavyweights. I do respect Wilder for standing in there. He took a lot of punishment, and he's probably a little worse off than he realized. He probably has a ruptured eardrum, and his jaw was extremely swollen, so I hope he gets better. But respect to both guys for taking that risk. Joe, this is why guys don't take the risk, because they don't want to risk something like this happening. So hats off to Wilder for doing it, but much respect to Tyson Fury, the best heavyweight in the world.
Both undefeated fighters stepped in the ring. There can only be one winner. And tonight, Tyson Fury is the winner.
He's the only one. The undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, who has now won all 4 major organizations' belts in his career, while retaining the lineal title, as well as joining Muhammad Ali with being a 2-time Ring Magazine champion. A spectacular evening for Tyson Fury. On behalf of everybody involved in this, BBC, Top Rank, our friends at Fox, and my colleagues at ESPN, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We remind you, an hour-long post-fight show will air on FS1 and ESPN2 with continuing coverage on ESPN with SportsCenter. That's it from Vegas, and that's the King.